Ladies and gentlemen, this is UX and this is the Ultimate Flash Game tier list part 2, I guess. I did the first portion up until to the B tier yesterday. Some of them were like, okay, this is made for kids, was some horrifying like turtle things, and others were just kind of a crap. 1 or 2 were fine, but I guess most of the videos left and only 2 tiers are left, so I guess he's gonna cover more A and S tier, which is gonna be a lot of games. So we'll see. I wasn't much into Flash games before. I'd remember 2 or 3 of them, I guess, but I was never a Flash game guy. Never played that much. My friends used to, but I never did. So I guess this is gonna be, I guess, something new. So let's watch it. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in the description, check out the cards with the cards in here.
Welcome to A tier. From here on, we get what is known as the Ooh Yeah Zone, for games that make you go, ooh yeah. Our first ooh yeah of the video is Age of War. This game is a true classic, and its music is what I used in the intro. The game plays out on a 2D battlefield, where soldiers patiently line up and wait their turn to whack each other. You have a base, and the enemy has a base. To win, you simply destroy their base. The game has 3 types of units to choose from per age, and you can level up your base to create stronger ones. To cheese the game and win easily, I'd recommend abusing the pause mechanic. It resets all the animations of all the characters on screen, meaning if you have a ranged unit, he can fire at pretty stupid rates. Would recommend. A tier.
Okay.
Final Ninja Zero. Yet another, ooh yeah. You play as this ninja guy, who needs to run to an elevator in each level to win. You can run, jump, slide and jump off of walls, go invisible
like
for
the
sneaky stealth time,
game, right?
fling lots of shurikens at the bad guys, and also use shurikens as a grappling hook. Very fun, and quite good. A tier.
I think there was a game, Batman, Robin, whatever, years ago, which played like this on a 16-bit consoles, 8-bit console, I don't know. But it played kind of like that. You slide through the walls like that, jump around, I don't know. It's kind of similar to that.
N. You run, you jump. Sometimes you jump off of walls, sometimes you jump into mines, and sometimes you misjudge how high that ledge is. That's the game. Epic. To win, you have to reach this thing, which opens this door, and then run into said door. These yellow squares increase the time you have to do each series of levels. In total, there's something like 500 levels, which is pretty pog.
What?
A tier. Good job. Stick War. This game plays like Age of War if it was a campaign instead of a single battle. You mine resources to create units and make said units go and smack the enemies dead. Completing levels allows you to upgrade your existing units and sometimes access entirely new ones. To win, you smash the enemy statue on the other end of the map. The game gets progressively more difficult as more mechanics and units are introduced. My pro gamer tip would be buy lots of archers and use these mage guys. They can spawn these dumb little fucks at a very high rate while the archers go very good. Hey.
I was just about to say, oh, this is like a little fun war type of game, right? As you slowly progress towards better and better, armies like phalanx and different type of soldiers. It's a good little war game. Then he said mage guys. Okay, maybe somewhat fictional war game then.
A tier. Learn to Fly 3. Our penguin returns once again. Not to conquer atmospheric flight, but to go beyond and reach the moon. This game is a lot like Learn to Fly 1, but instead of sideways, you go up. Astounding. There are a few factors that determine the height of your flight. The capsule you use, the rockets you have access to, the side boosters you attach, the weight of the system, and the starting explosive you use.
Damn, that's a bit technical than I would have expected.
Anyway, yeah, good game. A tier. Ah yes, a true classic. Bloons Tower Defense 4. This game does everything a tower defense game can do right. The goal is extremely simple. Stop the hordes of balloons from making it to the end. To do this, you must place dart-flinging monkeys, boomerang-flinging monkeys, cruise missile launchers, monkeys, lane monkeys, etc. This game is great. A tier.
It's all monkeys.
Fat Cat. Another game from the best flash game site out there. Nitrome. You play as 2 characters at the same time. This little owl dude with the mouse, and this big ol' flying chonker with the keyboard. To win, you simply get the big boy to the end of each level without dying. The owl can shoot this machine gun thing, and the cat has a giant laser it can use. Like any Nitrome game, the graphics and sound design are really good. Everything feels satisfying, and the game is just generally kinda pog. Well done, Nitrome. A tier. We're done with A tier, on to S tier. Officially, the big boy zone. Starting off S tier, we have Happy Wheels. Do I even need to explain this one? You play as a diverse cast of scuffed characters that go through levels. There is somewhat realistic physics, and each character in the game can be exploded into several small pieces.
What?
The game is very open-ended, with literally millions of levels available to choose from the level browser. Nice. There are a near infinite amount of ways your poor character can eat dirt.
Oh.
My personal favourites would be getting repeatedly shot in the head with a crossbow.
Oh my
harpoons,
god.
And this giant combine be getting repeatedly shot in the head with a crossbow. Harpoon.
Is that... Who's that back in the seat? How is this game at...
And this giant combine thing. S tier. Motherload. This game is truly one of the best, and well deserving of the big boy title. In it, you play as this mining thingy that needs to go down and collect valuable resources.
What's the name? Wait a minute, I remember something
This game
similar to
is
this.
truly one of the best, and well deserving of the big boy.
Wait a minute, this is a rip-off of... What game I'm thinking of? It's a very famous game where you dig shit. Damn it, I'm forgetting the name.
Boy title. In it, you play as this mining thingy that needs to go down and collect valuable resources. The game starts with our good friend Mr. Natas giving us a briefing on what we're supposed to be doing here. Like the video if you show unconditional support and admiration for Mr. Natas. You get dropped off by this dropship thing onto the surface of Mars as a well-paid miner. Mr. Natas informs us that things have been kinda weird around here lately, so he's willing to pay a premium for miners like us to go down and dig. The deeper you dig, the more
Wait a
valuable...
minute, what is the game I'm thinking of? This is also, I guess, 8-bit or 16-bit game. I don't remember the console game, but where you dig like this. Man, that was so long ago, it's really fuzzy memory. But this is kind of similar to that.
Resources
Obviously,
become
this has a bit more technical graphics than that, so clearly this is a newer one compared to that one.
across. Even things like ancient religious artifacts and Martian fossils can be found. You also get radio transmissions from other people, presumably mining as well. The deeper you go, the stranger they become. Mining and selling ores gives you cash to spend inside 3 shops. Equipment, upgrades, and fuel. I would highly recommend upgrading your fuel tank to a higher capacity because it runs out exceptionally quickly. Once you've dug down to 4,000 feet, things start getting pretty strange. The radio communications are weirder. There are lots of impenetrable rocks and lava pockets, and sometimes the radio
Trapped in a crevice, earthquake damaged my drill, and I'm out of fuel. Okay.
communication
This will probably be my last transmission. Holy shit. I love that, you know, the more deeper you go, like how you go deep in the ocean, right? We've seen how, you know, fucked up the ocean is. The more you deeper you go, it start to become more horrible. We've seen real life lore or something video like that. This is kind of similar. As soon as you start digging and go really deep, it starts to get more dangerous.
are weirder.
What are you doing down? What?
There are lots of impenetrable rocks and lava pockets, and sometimes the dirt just explodes and kills you instantly. Epic. Past 5,000 feet, it's too dangerous to use the drill, and explosives must be used to mine out dirt. At 6,000 feet, the altimeter goes all weird and doesn't tell you how deep you've gone. But you keep digging until you find the bottom. Once at the bottom, you enter a giant cavern. And who else to greet you down there but the trustworthy and admirable Mr. Natas. His name backwards is Satan.
What?
So naturally, you hit him with the...
It was Satan
Well done.
all along.
Oh fuck, it's Mecha Satan. Once again, you hit him with the...
Really?
Very good game. S tier.
Yeah, seriously, that is I don't know about the first one. I don't know why that's S tier. That's kind of horrid all around, all gory and fucked up. This is definitely S tier. I mean, you don't even think about like, okay, Mr. Nara, somebody from mining company, something. Or you go deeper. Okay, things are getting weirder. Why are things exploding? Why is things are starting to get strange? The more you go, okay, did I really reach the end? You go through the skull and bones. Like, holy shit, did I just step into hell? Here come our Mr. Natas. I was Satan all around. Like, what the fuck? That would be some experience all around. Because I wouldn't have thought of that. If I were playing the game, I would be genuinely surprised. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Commando 2. the first shooter game that I properly played as a kid. In it, you play as the same guy from the first game,
Yeah, boy.
except he's learned to shoot at angles other than 90 degrees. Whatever the first game did wrong, this game did right. There are 4 levels, each with 3 levels of difficulty. You get 9 lives to complete the game, which may seem like a whole lot more than Commando 1, but it's actually still pretty low, especially considering how hard the later levels get. This time, our boy has been sent to the Pacific Theater to destroy the entire Imperial Japanese army, including whatever this thing is, this Kung Fu with an O warrior dude, a giant flying crab, and this samurai rocket. Need I say more? There are way more guns in the first game, and you get to organize them into a loadout, meaning you can carry more than one gun. Amazing. Great music, great art and animations, great backgrounds, great game.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah, it's also good.
Learn to Fly 2. Now this game is not
All
only
right.
POG, it has gone beyond and achieved
Mega Pog.
Our brave penguin returns with one goal: destroy the giant iceberg he flew into in the first game. To do this, Pinguino has enlisted the help of this vaguely penguin-shaped dummy for use as a high-powered, nuclear-armed hypersonic missile. Once again, our penguin has collected money from a mysterious investor and is using it in his ICBP program. The P is for penguin. To raise money, we must fly for a long duration at high speed and high altitude while destroying as many natural landmarks as possible. There's a snowman, snow pile, mountain, little iceberg, and finally, the wall. To effectively destroy the wall, I would recommend attaching a nuclear warhead to our brave Pinguino and firing him off into the distance.
What a fucked up concept, but it's awesome.
Epic. S tier. Best
Yeah.
of the series. Amazing game.
Yes, I mean, the first penguin you just, slam into this iceberg, and in the second one you try to destroy the iceberg. I mean, this is like the weird some Pixar movie type of thing, right? Ice Age or something like that, like some stupid goal, but it's very ambitious. Penguin tries to do everything to achieve that goal.
Game. Stellar work. Incredible. How do they keep doing this? Raft Wars. The premier shooting people off rafts into shark-infested water game. Little Slim Tim over here finds this big old diamond while digging around in the sand at a local beach. A story is run in the newspaper, which prompts a bunch of different individuals to go and try take the treasure. You've got pirates, Vikings, gangbangers, your neighbors, these racially ambiguous men, and whatever these guys are. Nice. Naturally, you repeatedly shoot tennis balls at them until they fall into the water and drown. In the final level, your other neighbors have tied your parents to a tree who need to be rescued. You drown your remaining neighbors and rescue your parents to save the day. But then, sadly, your parents are evil and also want the treasure. So you drown them too.
I hope these games have a disclaimer. This is for 14 plus or something, right?
Sadly, your parents are evil.
Sadly, mom and dad have turned against you and are after Simon's treasure as well. I think if they were after you, they wouldn't be like this. They would be more emotionally attacking. Like, oh, really? We gave birth to you, not gonna give us the diamond or something like that. Smoothly rather than just take it like that. This is so fucked up, man.
And also want the treasure. So you drown them too. Well done. Everyone you know is dead, but at least
Yo,
you
that
got the
diamond.
bread. S tier.
Remember, kids, world is good and moral as far as the diamond's involved. As soon as the diamond comes, everybody's evil.
Bloons Tower Defense 5. Remember how I said BTD 4 did everything right? Well, this game does everything even more right. It adds heaps of features, lots of new towers, multiple upgrade paths to choose per tower, abilities, the monkey bank, etc.
Machine gun.
During my recording session of this game, I got a little past round 100, which plays more like a PowerPoint presentation than an actual game. Very good. This game is quite big, so I really can't do it justice in this video. Just take my word for it, it's a great game.
How is
S tier.
Flash handling that much process though?
Age of War 2. Similar to the first game, but better in every way. You start in the Caveman Age, and must advance to higher ages to acquire better units, stronger abilities, and more scuffed tactics. The ages are ordered a little strangely. First off, we got Caveman. Fair enough. Next is Spartan Age. Okay, yeah, that's like 1000 BC. Understandable. Next, the Ancient Egyptian Age. 4000 BC. Oh, yep. Then we jump forward 5000 years to the Medieval Age, which is full of fairies. Then we get Renaissance. Sword.
See that Spartan and Egyptian thing, it's because of people's mentality. Greece, Sparta, even Rome, in our mind, right? If nobody has seen history, is like really ancient somehow. Like that's the starting of everything. Because let's be honest, the modern English language, even US system and everything is somewhat kind of based on Greek and mostly Roman, right? So they think that is literally as origin. We don't process that much, but we just think that as that. And then we see in the Hollywood and everywhere Egyptian thing, exploding a lot, like Egyptian mummies, Egyptian pharaohs, this and that. So we just create this kind of structure in our head that it's kind of later from Sparta. We don't really process the holy shit. Egyptians are really old compared to the Greeks and Romans. We don't really process that. So averagely in people's mentality, like first like Greeks, Romans, then Egyptian. That's what they think. Obviously, that's not the case.
Man handles the sword like nobody else does. Rifleman will not hesitate to use his musket to teach a lesson. Then we get Modern Age. Infantry soldier will perform advanced combat tactics.
Okay.
Grenade soldier will blow up rather, your mind. Wow. And finally, the Future Age. I will now demonstrate how to beat this game on the highest difficulty. First off, understand that the only way to make money and XP is to kill enemies. This means if we want to maximize profit, we need to spend as little money as possible per each kill we get. For this job, we use the Chicken Smacker 9 million. The Chicken Smacker fires eggs at a very high speed at enemy combatants, doing considerable damage for a relatively low cost. Then we wait until they're within range before spawning in our own guys. Using this tactic, we can reliably make more money per unit than if there was no Chicken Smacker. Continue this until you get to the Egyptian Age, where you spawn as many priests as physically possible. Make sure to upgrade both their damage and range. Once the audio starts clipping, you know you're doing well. From this point, you most likely have a pretty strong lead and can simply spawn in range units until you win. Nice. S tier.
Alright. That's it? Oh my
Well,
god, it's still left? No.
That's it then. The best and worst flash games of my childhood. Wait a minute. What about Poo tier? Surely there's something that belongs down here.
What? I don't even know what's happening. What?
Poo tier.
What was that?
So, is that it? Can I finally leave?
Okay, what? There's
No.
more.
Ah! God? Is that you?
What? No. You missed a tier.
What?
You missed a tier, dumbass.
Oh,
What?
this one here?
Triple S, okay.
Well, I don't know any games that would go there.
Sit tight, fucko. Watch this.
Okay. Obama?
Is that? Oh my god. Obama Alien Defense.
What? What?
Hello, gents. Thanks for watching this horrible mess. When I sat down to write this, I thought, damn, the last video was pretty long. Let's do a short one. That worked well. I'd like to thank everyone for being patient.
Yeah. You know, a channel is good when they try to make a short video but still extend all the way to half an hour. Yeah. So S tier is kind of really different compared to the other tiers, right? A tier, B tier, even C tier kind of feels technologically similar. Poo tier, D tier, F tier, whatever. The low tiers are just games are bad, but still technologically all of them are similar. S kind of feels like, okay, you just jumped something. I'm guessing all the S tiers are kind of later Flash games, right? When technology kind of Flash got better and better, right? Not the earlier Flash games. right? And by then, obviously, people kind of learned how to make more, and obviously there were lots of Flash games like Penguin thing, that Age of War thing. There are many sequels there, right? So clearly people got better at making games. All right. Flash game tier. I'm sure there are many of my friends who would see this and they, oh, that's an end of an era. I never was much into Flash games. I played some of the Flash games, didn't realize I'm playing a Flash game, right? I was very small at the time. But yeah, never much was into Flash game. But yeah, some of them looked really cool, especially from the time it was, right? It can be really fun. And not everybody were, either didn't have money or just, weren't that much into making PCs or something. So not everybody just spend money into making some graphic card processor PC, right? Not everybody was nerd like that, like how I was. So lots of people just wanted to play game and just have fun. So Flash games were just there. So yeah, that was something. Alright people, that was the ultimate Flash game tier list with the channel Martin Cytopens. If you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in the description, check the cards, link cards, and yeah, I'll see you next time.